Hey, everybody. Stephen the Medium's here. Where is everybody? I don't see anybody. And we haven't been here for 3 weeks. And I'm really excited that we are here. We? What? What? Yay!
Hey! I'm back! And I'm
Helix
doing
is
great.
back!
Yes! We have somebody here with us.
So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I mean, I know I've done the Facebook Live to everyone that tunes in anyway, but when I get onto the show, I'll have to say that again because we haven't been here since before Christmas. But of course, it's always great to be back here. So, hey, Jessica, how are you? Hey, Mark, how are
Mark.
you doing? And Victoria, how are you doing? We're so excited to be back. We've been away for 3 weeks because of Elix's, hey Lisa.
Surgery.
Yeah, because of Elix's surgery. But as you can see him here, he is, look it.
I'm here and I'm doing great.
Yeah, wait till later when he does cartwheels.
Not quite,
But he's getting there. So we are very excited though because we haven't been here in 3 weeks since. Hey Gene, he is doing well.
I'm
Mark,
doing
thank you. Mark
awesome.
said, "Welcome home, Elix."
Thank you, Mark.
That's a great thing. So he's Jessica. He's a beast. We went yesterday for the follow up from December 16th in the surgery. So the doctor took out the staples, and when the doctor looked at his incision, his face was priceless because he was so impressed at how well he's doing and how
I'm a man.
he just spit right on my shoulder.
Because I'm a man.
See what I have to put up with? Karen's here. So Karen.
Hi, Karen. You know what it was? It was that soup that made me feel so good.
Karen Macaron Di Lorenzo, who just tuned in, came up with her mama, Irene. Irene, who you just want to put in your pocket and keep because she's so friggin' darling. But Karen came up with her homemade sauce, chicken soup, this egg dish, right? And pasta with clam sauce. It was all of it.
Incredible.
Was as a matter of fact,
Incredible.
Karen, we had more of the chicken soup last night, which was amazing. Hey, David.
David, how are you?
Would love to know if my Alicia is at peace. She died so young and tragically. My beautiful niece. Lisa, what time is it, Elix? I have time, right?
It's 4:53.
Hey,
So you have a few
Karen.
minutes.
Carmen. Hola.
Hey, Carmen. Hola.
Hey, Heidi. Hey, Mary. So I'm so glad you guys are all here. Yes, everyone is so excited.
Thank you. Me too, David. Me too.
Yeah. Who just asked me that? Where are we here?
Lisa, go down a little bit right here.
Lisa, when you just asked Alicia, am I pronouncing that right? If she said she died so young and tragically, my beautiful niece. Lisa, it's interesting you just asked me that because she steps forward. Hi, Colleen, and it just doesn't make much sense right now because you said she died tragically, but she just showed me that she fainted or she's did she go into a coma or was she before she crosses, Lisa, she's telling me, I don't know if this is related to the crossing or maybe did she have some kind of diagnosis that maybe she would like epilepsy or faint or she blacked out, she keeps telling me. So you got to tell me, hey Jane, Lisa, where are you,
Lisa.
baby?
Come on, Lisa. Type.
To suicide. Colleen, you hold on. Hey, Annette. I need to know about Lisa. Lisa was the first to ask about somebody, and oh my God, Lisa, your niece is standing right next to me. She's very excited that you asked. Lisa, where did you go?
Lisa just asked the question and left the group.
I know.
Come on, Lisa. Come
no,
on.
she's probably typing, I guess.
Or calling.
Yeah,
Maybe you're on hold.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so by the way, 508-222-1320 if you want to call and say, in a boating accident. But Lisa, did she put was she in a coma, or was she on life support? Why does she show me that before she crosses
Head trauma.
Oh, but was she before she crossed, was she not conscious, or it feels like coma? It feels like I'm living, yet when I sort of look up, I'm blacked out.
That makes sense, because if it was a head trauma, but it's likely that.
But I don't. But Lisa, tell me, because I need to know what she's talking about. So it just feels like before her soul leaves. Hey, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Before her soul leaves the body, she's still here with us, but she can't talk. She can't. It feels like a faint, a coma, or something like that. Maybe some kind of life support. There's something going on here that she wants to give. It's a way to let you know that it really is her. So maybe you know that, Lisa. Maybe you can tell me if that's the case.
Lisa, 508-222-1320.
Yeah, you can always.
You may want to try calling and see if you can get through.
They said instantly. No. So then did she have, Lisa, did she have, I mean, I don't know. Even though they say instantly, maybe it wasn't instantly. She's telling me she clearly is in a blacked out mental state before she crosses. So I don't know. Maybe that was even before. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she used to, I don't know, drink a lot, and I'm just using that example. Not that I'm saying your niece drinks, and maybe drank too much and was in that place. But she's just telling me, hey Tia.
Hi Tia.
That's what she keeps telling me about. So hello guys. So Lisa, maybe you know something prior to her crossing. Because she clearly is in a vegetative state, but she's not crossed yet. That's what she keeps telling me. So maybe did she? I don't know. But it feels serious, Lisa. It feels like almost like.
We have 2 minutes.
Okay, it almost feels like someone who would accidentally
Hold on a rock left there for hours before coast. Oh
my God! There it is, Lisa. On a rock left there for hours before the Coast Guard found her. My God!
So she's actually saying she didn't die instantly.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't. And she just said to me, Lisa, the reason why she wanted to bring that up was to let you know that speculation about whether she passed away right away or not, just letting you know that she said before she did cross, she had all her family members that are crossed, whether it's grandparents, whomever it is, just with her, and that she wasn't afraid at all, and she was okay. There it is. I knew she kept saying that she was in this
and Lisa wanted to know, her first question was, is she at peace?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So that answers that question.
Yeah, Lisa, your niece is beautiful. And so that's what she was talking about, that she was just, I think why she's also giving that to me is to let you know that she was in no pain before she crossed. So I hope that makes sense. And Lisa, she says say hi to John or Gene or Jim. Who's the I love her energy. She keeps running around this room. I know we got to get into the station. No, Lisa, thank you for asking. But Lisa, who's Jim, John? I don't know if it's his first name, middle name, but it's got to be someone here because she wants to do a reach out. Or Jessica. There's a GJ name that she said, oh my God, tell her she's reaching out to her. It also could be I don't know, a best friend or maybe a significant other or a family member. I don't know. But she just keeps talking about the jaw. And two, hey Carolyn, we gotta move, Lisa. If you're available, Lisa, you should call so that I can continue this with you and Denise. Huh? Okay. So.
Well, no, keep it there.
Okay. All right.
We're just gonna move. Guys.
Here we go. So, you okay? Yeah. See, I'm checking out. I'm taking care of the Puerto Rican with his back. And we're just going to go in. So here's the studio, the back room. You know what? I don't know if guys ever showed you this. The iPod, the podcast, the podcast new room. How cool is that, huh? Oh, Lisa, Josh is your boyfriend. I got it. So just letting you know that she's giving a shout out to Josh. I love it. Elix, it's Lisa's boyfriend, Josh, that she's giving a shout out to. Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me do that. And look it. There's the gay producer, Mark, with the gay shirt. If you know what, if I disappear one day, I think you should go question Mark. All right, so
Turn it around.
oops. Oh, thank God I didn't do that. Okay. We're good?
Close call.
Huh? I know it was a close call. I almost ended the video by accident. So
Tomorrow, did Jim tell you? They're wiring the cameras.
no. Really?
The tests are done, everything's working
Did you hear that?
properly,
So maybe for next week?
so possibly.
Maybe next week this is all going to be different. That you're going to be able to tune in, via online and get to hear the callers, see all of us. So I've been waiting for this, and Mark just said that they're wiring tomorrow in the studio for this. So maybe, cross fingers, next Wednesday, which would be so cool. The cameras that move and whoever's talking, you get to see us. But the most important thing is on Facebook Live, you don't get to hear the callers unless you switch over, or you can hear them faintly. But this would change all of that, right? It would be like you come to one place like here, and you'll get to hear me interacting with the callers. So you get to hear their validations, which is the best, right? I mean, that's the whole point of the mediumship stuff, is that you want to hear the validations, to share that experience with people. So, Jane Ubel Myers in the house.
They will
Hi,
be
Jay.
part of the craziness that goes on here.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
So again, guys, 508-222-1320. The lines are
Busy.
busy already?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the lines are busy, so keep calling, guys, and hopefully we'll get through as many of you as possible.
Hello.
Oh, have you ever heard of Georgie Porgy?
Pudding pie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a character here in Attleboro in the 60s. He was a teenager, wore his hair long.
So you get the inside scoop with Mark asking me about Georgie Porgy.
Well, he's in the studio, in the television studio right now with,
Georgie Porgy?
yeah, with Emily doing some type of an
Who's
interview.
Emily?
She used to work here.
Oh, Georgie Porgy. Look at what you guys get tuning into Facebook Live. Georgie Porgy is in the back studio filming, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have to check out Georgie Porgy on Facebook Live before, maybe they'll still be here at 6. I don't
Yeah,
know.
possibly. I don't know how long.
He looks Georgie Porgy.
No idea what
Pudding
it is.
pie, kissed a girl and made her cry, right?
Yeah, well, he was a rebel back in high school. He wore his hair long.
I don't remember too much. I know that the I don't remember anything about him. I just remember the everyone probably remembers Georgie Porgy, right? Susan McDermott. Oh, Susan, I have candy for you, all right? Mark, hey, the studio's changed since you worked here? Mark, I was going to actually bring you up when the show started, because I've just been so excited that I actually found you, and someone I went to grammar school with, I actually found him. He was like a best friend. Georgie Porgy is a real person. Liz, that's what I thought. I didn't know that. I thought Georgie Porgy was just like a cartoon.
No, he's a real person.
Oh, Liz, Georgie Porgy is real.
If you're from this area, you would know him. And you were around in the 60s.
Yeah, well, first of all,
70s.
that's way before my time.
Right.
And secondly, I'm from Rhode Island, so I don't remember. Georgie Porgy was from Attleboro, so
Yeah.
I had no idea Liz either.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, time for the show. Mark, I gotta talk to you. Mark just said the station's changed a lot since he's been here. So I guess, did you know
Well, he's
Mark
been a new
Cucitelli?
station.
Or call
No?
508.
Ah.
He just came in with you shortly before you.
The Literacy
Huh?
Center.
No, but Mark's been in radio though.
Here we go.
Show starting. Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. Good afternoon, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything else. What am I missing? Coach Helix is just looking at me like, this is exciting. We haven't been here for 3 weeks, so guess who's here?
Coach Helix.
Yay! Big applause.
Coach Helix is back.
That's right. So
Pun intended. After having my back surgery.
exactly. So I know Mark had made that comment in his show about whether you'd be here or not, which we really didn't know today what was going on. But so for anyone who hasn't listened in a while, December 16th, Elix had spine surgery, and he is, as I call him, a beast because he's doing so incredibly well. You know, it was December 16th. It was a Monday. Wednesday, he was
3 weeks
discharged.
ago. Yeah.
Right, 3 weeks this past Monday. And we went yesterday for the follow-up.
Yep.
And for the first follow-up after the surgery. And a big shout-out to Dr. Bono at MGH because he's incredible.
And his team.
And his
the
team.
team was amazing. What an exceptional experience.
But Dr. Bono was so impressed with Elix's incision.
Recovery.
Yes, they
So far.
they took the staples out, and the X-ray that we took yesterday to make sure that everything is healing correctly, straight, and just so when I was watching him, so when he had Elix pull up his shirt and he looked at it, his face was like such a great smile, like, wow, this is healing so great. And so he said to Elix, what did he say to you about working?
Oh, he just said you can start working now. You're approved to go to work, and I just looked at him like I've been working. Hello, but one thing was my expectations were unrealistic, and I did realize that shortly after my surgery. I thought a week and I'd be back in business, and I could not get back in business after a week. I needed at least 2 weeks. But after 2 weeks, I think I'm doing quite well.
Well, that's because you had Nurse Steven.
That's right. Nurse Steven took very good care of me.
Yeah,
Most
someone
appreciative.
who will faint if I see a little piece of blood coming from a hangnail, and yet I had to
Clean my incision, and
I was good.
take care of it.
Exactly.
But you didn't yet when they were removing the staples.
No.
You couldn't look.
No, I turned my head and it was within, I would say, 30 seconds it was done. That's how fast it was. And he had 22 staples. His mom counted it, and 22 happens to be my favorite number. So I'll never forget 22 staples. But
Anything to make you happy, Steven.
yeah, it's all about me. Like, how dare him go through this? You know how hard it was on me?
I know.
Right?
I know.
But
listen, but I do. Can I take a minute to say something?
You can
really
take
important?
2 minutes.
So thank you for having me back, and thank you everyone for your notes and your text, and I appreciate it. But I do want to take a minute just to ask everyone to keep Puerto Rico in your prayers. As all of you should know, Puerto Rico had an earthquake. They're still having aftershocks, hundreds of aftershocks since the earthquake. There's a lot of devastation in the island. There's a lot of people without water and electricity. Thankfully, my mom is with us. She's been with us since October, so she's safe here with us. But a lot of my family, a lot of my friends are still in the island, and they need our prayers. They need our collective prayers. So I'm asking for everyone to join in so that this earthquake can slow down and perhaps they are past the worst part.
No, that's a great thing. And I think everybody who's probably listening is connected somehow with spirit and knows that how important collectively, the thoughts and prayers and what they actually accomplish is pretty incredible. And also a big shout out to all of the people that reached out to Elix. I just on Facebook Live, Karen, a dear friend of mine since, I don't know, since the 80s. Her and her mom came up with so much food. Another dear friend of mine, same thing. Gina did the same thing. My best friend, Paul J. Martin, the day after Elix got home, wanted to come up and see him. And a big shout out to Paul, because Paul's got a little cold, flu kind of deal going on. So I hope he feels better.
Vinny from my gym.
Vinny just from his gym just came. I mean, it's amazing how many people just reach out and want to either bring food. As we talked about before, David and Nicolette came forward and brought food. So thank you everybody for doing that. And but between you and me, he is like the most difficult patient ever, really ever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I just wake up, I open my eyes. You making coffee? You making tea? Yeah. I haven't even got out of the bed, and he's already starting with me.
Because I'm known to be the difficult one in the relationship. Just
I don't know.
Those who know the two of us know the truth.
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But I will tell you something else that I just mentioned on Facebook Live that I've been so just excited about. I found, and that's what the best thing about Facebook Live, Facebook rather, is I found a best friend of mine from grammar school. How wild is that? When you always think, and I know at least I have, like whatever happened to Mark? And in my neighborhood, as a matter of fact, he lived in Warwick in Rhode Island with his family, but his father and mother had a store, a neighborhood variety store for I think 40 years, which was in my neighborhood. That's how we all went to the Polish school together. And I used to just go to the store, and I thought I was so cool because I used to go in the back of the store and just hang, and where the customers couldn't go. And Mark is just such a nice kid back then, and such a nice guy. And I unfortunately found him that I just ran across his dad's obituary a couple of years ago. So I was really glad that I got to find Mark, because I loved his parents. I loved to get to see them, and his mom, Helen, who was just, I loved to, was just a big trip. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to him also. And another administrative shout out that my class will be starting in about a month. And I don't even know how many spots I have left open. But the great thing...
Who is this for?
Who's it for?
Yeah, like remind people who should be signing up for your class.
Really, anybody? Even anybody? No, the class...
He needs me, people.
The questions get easier.
Yeah. Did I tell you how difficult he is? I'm still in like the health mode, like taking care of your back, but it really is honestly it's for anybody. However, it's really for people who feel like they're connected and just don't know where to go with it, or just have a curiosity about spirit. There's the biggest question or comment after my group readings or individual readings, whatever it is people ask me how can they get signs or feel signs or see signs from their loved ones. It's the biggest thing I get every single time I do readings, and this class is a way to be able to explain it, to explain how spirit gives the signs. And just when I put this class together, it's 6 weeks, it's remote, so you can do it right from home. And if you miss a class, it doesn't matter, because it's recorded, and you get the recording as well as the program that goes along with that particular week. But it's just, I wanted to, because I didn't know about this mediumship for the most of my life, I wanted to do a class that was kind of all the, I don't want to say crap or the filler, but I didn't want to go through all of that. I just wanted to do the basic stuff that you need to know, and to put you at the end of the 6 weeks to be able to really understand how to get the signs, or how to see the signs or feel the signs. That's what it's all about. So if you're interested, you go to StephenTheMedium.com. It's on my website, and it is starting, I think it's February, whatever the February 10th, I think it is.
The sooner you sign up, the sooner you save your spot. But the one thing that I also want to say is that you do it via Zoom, which is a global video conference
Right.
program. So it doesn't matter where you are. You could be outside of the country, anywhere in the world, anywhere in the States. Wherever you are, you have access to Zoom. He'll send you a link. And whether you do it live or you watch the recording, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could be in a chair outside my kitchen window, peeking in and just watching me do it and feeling that connection. You could be anywhere, right? So our producer is giving me the eye for the break. So we will be right back.
I'm the bad guy.
Okay. No, thank you, Mark. Yes. Hey, Kim. Angel. Anihil. Hola. Hey, Barbara. Thank you. People are just talking about the prayers. Liz, I know they can't. After 2 years ago, Jane Barber said, Elix, you're looking great. I'm
Thank
still lighting a
you.
candle every evening for you with a prayer. God bless you. And I cannot believe how handsome your husband is. Thanks, Jane. Thank you. That is sweet, Jane. Thank you.
The hard part was determining that I was
Liz, 22 is your favorite number 2? I love this.
with the help of her mentor, Carissa finished her
So Mark's at work, my friend. We'll talk soon. I'm listening. I love it, Mark. I love it. This, Richard Telly.
Oh, Gigi's here.
Hey, Gigi.
Eva from Puerto Rico.
Mira, hola, Eva.
Hi, Kim. Thank you.
Hello, Norker. Also, Norker's watching.
Norca, hola.
Your birthday is 22. Wow, Liz. I love it. You know, and Lisa, I don't know if Lisa's calling, but if you just new joining Facebook Live, someone came on earlier, Lisa, and asked about her niece who crossed, and she came through with such great validations for Lisa. Hey, Joanne. Just to let her know, hola, Viviane? Am I saying that right? Viviane?
Vivian, Steven.
Well, it's
It's still Vivian. You don't. There's no such thing as Viviane.
well. Then why do I say Ponce?
Vivian.
Well, why do I say Ponce at the E at
Oh
the
my
end of
God,
Ponce?
Vivian, help me, ayúdame, por favor.
No, ayúdame, please. See, please.
Hi, Annette.
Hey, Annette, how are you?
Hey, Joanne.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. It's time to get some business going on.
Hey,
Crokes is
Croaksy.
here.
Thank you for your text, Croaks. So 508-222-1320. The lines are
Hey,
busy,
Linda.
so keep trying.
And
keep
we love
calling.
watching you. Come
Thank
on,
you, Linda.
Linda.
Here we go, kids.
See the heart. So she's telling me I'm right.
Yeah.
Viviane.
Vivian. You're the first Viviana I've ever heard
That would be
of.
something special between the two of us.
We have.
Hey, Mary Ann.
Mary Ann, thank you.
And welcome back. I missed this 3 weeks. I really missed the show. I missed Facebook Live, and hopefully next week, maybe. I know it's getting closer that the studio is going to be a little bit different, and where it's going to be so fabulous that people online will be able to tune in and see all of us in the studio and hear the callers, which is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait for it. So it's moving forward, and I know Jim, the manager here, and all the other guys are working as hard as they can to get it done. So it's good. And wouldn't you really want also to see, you've got to see right now Mark's t-shirt. And Elix, what's that t-shirt?
Oh, he just wore the gay T-shirt just to welcome me back to the studio.
The gay psychedelic Ben and Jerry's shirt.
We outed him. He wasn't even in. We just outed him.
I'm telling you, you know what I said earlier, that if I disappear, I think if both of us disappear, please question Mark. All right, so 508-222-1320. So let me get going. Let me start working, right? Even though it's not work. Hello, this is Steven. Who's this?
Kelly.
Kelly, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And listen, thank you for calling and being my first caller after 3 weeks. We've been sort of on a hiatus, so it's good. Okay. Kelly's Old Business. You're still there, right, Kelly? Oh, good. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Kelly, before I tell you who's here stepping forward, I got my symbol for like teaching or school, but they're giving it to me a little bit different. So let me ask you something: is there a teacher connected to you, or is there somebody in school going back to school?
My daughter goes to school.
Well, I don't know if that would be it because all kids go to school. Let me. I'm.
She's older. She's older. She's 30.
Oh, so okay. So, well, you sound so young, Kelly. You sound like you're 30. So I love it. Well, you sound it. So okay, I got it. So that's why they're doing it, is to give a validation. So I was gonna say, because you sound so young, I'm thinking, oh, she probably has a kid in high school. So wow. So they're just making sure you know that they know your daughter's going to school. They just gave me 10. October? What's October? Or the 10th of a month? Did.
So there's two. My mom just passed in October,
Oh.
and my youngest daughter's birthday is the 10th of this month.
Wow. Don't you love the double validations? It's so I love this. So it's a way, and there your mother just said there's two. Are there two girls or two kids? What's the two?
I have two girls. I have 3 kids.
Right. Okay. So she's just separating the two girls.
Two girls. My mother has 2 girls.
Okay, there it is. So it's a way to let you know that it's your mom stepping forward. And this like just a couple of months ago she crossed? Oh, I'm very, very sorry. Kelly, I almost hesitate when I say I'm sorry, because my perspective is coming from your mom, and your mom's perspective. She's got such a huge energy, and she's so here, and she's so with you guys. And she's just so full of peace and love, and just making sure she watches you. So is she talking about, do you have a brother, or is she talking about your son?
I don't know. I have 3 half brothers. They're not her children.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you said she had 2 kids?
Yes, me and my sister. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a sister. So then she's going to be talking about, so you've got a boy also. Okay, so she's going to be, she doesn't want to leave out, she doesn't want to, she gave a reference to the school daughter, the 10th youngest daughter, doesn't want to give leave out your son too. So she's also, who's got the John middle name or first name?
I have a cousin named John. She's close to.
Okay, so she just wants to give a validation to John also. Kelly, were you there when she crossed?
No, I was not. I was there immediately after.
Who was there? So, she's telling me someone was there a family member there?
No.
She's wow. I don't. Let me figure this out, Kelly, because she's telling me that when she takes, I think it's for her, when she takes her last breath, someone's holding her hand. So this is not like there was, like a nurse didn't say she was there or somebody with her.
Well, she was, I do not believe so. She was in a nursing home, but I believe they found her already passed when they went into her room.
Okay. If that's the case, and I'm sure that's the case, Kelly, there's somebody else then who they're showing me that when they crossed, someone watches them cross, like someone watches them take their last breath.
My grandmother, we were in the room with her when she passed.
Oh, there it is. So it's grandma. All right. So is this his mom's mom?
Mom's mom.
Yeah, it's good. I asked that because she comes from the left, which is maternal side. It's just a way to let you know your grandmother's here also with mom. And it was sort of, for your grandmother's perspective, it was beautiful because she just was at such peace that when she left, she knew all her loved ones were there, or, whoever it was. And I can see that, like, she takes this deep breath, and I can see like someone actually feeling like they could feel her soul leaving. So just make sure you know that it's grandma, just giving that as a validation. Is dad also crossed?
Yeah.
So your father's stepping forward. Your father's sort of in the corner because he knows how much your mom wants to come through and come forward. Kelly, was there somebody in the field? Why did your mother talk about like somebody butting heads, like somebody not talking?
For a lot of her siblings after my grandmother passed, they did not speak.
Yeah, so just know it's a way that, your mom, why your mom gives a validation like that is just to really, her goal, her aim is to say, before my daughter hangs up, I want her to really know it's me. And that's the reason why she gives that as a validation. And, I like your mom because she's just so, oh, your mother just said, who is someone doing a tattoo or thinking about a tattoo?
I'm not sure. It's not me, so I'm not sure.
Kelly's like, heck no, it's not me. Somebody did, and I don't know if this is for your mom, but someone did a tattoo or is doing a tattoo in memory of somebody. Somebody connected to you. So, who's the Anthony or Anna? Who's the A name connected here? Does somebody living? She keeps. Just keep it with you. Whether it could also be a first name, middle name, but that's who's
Middle name's Keegan.
And you're sure you're not getting a tattoo, are you, Kelly?
I'm not getting a tattoo. I don't have any. I don't want any.
It's a nice validation for you, the Ann middle name, but there's oh, Kelly, no. This is definitely your mom, and maybe it's not a tattoo, but it's something that she gives her as a reference that you got or have. It almost makes me feel like it's her who's Mary or Maji or Marianne? Who's the M? Your mother just gives me like almost like her signature. Was your mother cremated?
No, she was not.
Are you thinking of doing something like that would be on a necklace? Or do you wear something? But do you wear something of hers?
No, I did. She gave me a long time ago a ring of hers. A long time ago.
No.
I put it away.
If this isn't you, then Kelly, just keep it with you. It's got to be someone close to you. That someone's got something. It almost looks like a name written out, like a name, like your name that you would wear on a necklace. So nobody connected to you, has that.
No, I know when my kids were little, my grandmother gave them all bracelets with their names on them.
Oh, it's a bracelet. I got it. All right, I got it. So just know that it's grandma, and each one of them had their names.
Yeah, the girl.
So no, just know it's the way your grandmother's giving that. It's a beautiful validation too, Kelly. And your mother's sort of yelling at me like, you need to listen, Stephen. This is grandma talking now. So they're very, very funny. But I will tell you that your mom and grandmother, as well as dad, I don't know who the Mike, Mary, who's the M connected. They keep giving this to me. So there's something connected to you. Something. I just keep it with you if it doesn't come. And again, it could be first name. It's last name, Kelly. Your mother just said it's a last name. So make sure you like Marchetti or Macaruso, or there's an M connection, Monty. So just make sure you keep it with you, because it's there's a reason why they want to give it. But just make sure you know that your mom and grandma, dad, everyone's watching you. And your mother just said to end this. This is a better year. I don't know what that means. So, I don't know. Just it's a good thing because 2020 is a better year. So maybe it's just the fact that she passed in October. I don't know. All I can tell you that it's a good year. So Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, and we'll be right back.
It's gone by so fast.
Huh?
Like it's already 5:30.
Time goes by so fast. Fernando, how are you? Hey, Sheila. When I do this and you listen to me and something like, is someone going to do a necklace like with a name on it? As much as I would love to say this is like a phone call. Like I'm like, say it again, say it again. They sort of like just give me things, and I have to try to figure out where they're going with it. And I'm glad that I was able to figure out that it was Grandma, or Kelly was able to figure out that it was her grandmother that actually, when the girls were young, gave them bracelets with their names on it, which is so cool. And there's no time reference in spirit. So when spirit comes forward, they'll bring things up that happened yesterday as easily as they'll bring something up that happened 50 years ago. If you know about it, or even if you don't know it firsthand, you just know of it from the family, clearly they're always going to bring things up that you can validate, because that's the whole point of this. But hopefully that makes sense. About my... David, you keep dreaming about your grandmother. Well, I mean, first of all, David, you know you're very connected, and I'm sure it's just your grandmother that just wants to come to give you a visit. A lot of times, David, when that happens too, it's one of two things. It's either maybe there's something you're thinking about, or maybe you're feeling stressed about, and your grandma's coming forward to try to give you that sign that she's with you and she's watching you. On the drive here, Elix and I are coming here, and Elix asked me something like I just didn't feel like talking about. And when I started bringing it up, and it was kind of something about, I was just kind of being down about something that was going on with me at that precise moment, right? Elix's Bluetooth pops up, and the person calling is Billy, like someone who doesn't call
Random.
him
Ever.
And that's my dad, Billy. Just letting me know, David. So it's the same exact way that Grandma's doing it, or she could just be coming for a visit, or you've got something coming up, like an anniversary, birthday, that she wants to validate, whether it's hers or your dad's or anybody else's. So
Sounds like you're a perfect candidate for Steven's class, David, just saying.
David would be. And welcome back to Through the Static. I'm just so excited to be back here.
I know.
3 weeks not here. So excited. So let's take the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? I didn't hear you. Jean? Hi, Jean. How are you? I'm doing well. Okay, Jean, let me ask you something. Even before I picked up the phone, your spirit's already stepping forward, and I keep hearing numbers. So when I get numbers, it's either somebody connected to you, or you work in finance or do something with numbers? Oh, Gene, look at that. I didn't even know it was you calling, and your loved ones are already stepping forward. And I think it's what you do in work-wise. I think that's what spirit doesn't even go there. Listen, if they did go there, I would be very rich, Gene. So, but Elix can attest. What's written here?
Numbers.
Yeah, I wrote it even before I knew who was calling. So it's your loved ones. So, Gene, where's the father figure come in for you? Very strong. Okay, so just know that dad's stepping, but there's also a mom present too, though. Is this grandmother or your mother? Okay, your father came first, and then he didn't even open his mouth, and your mother knocked him out. Like I'm speaking first, so they're very, very excited to let you know that they're both here and watching you. Gene, do you have 2 kids? Okay, so it's just letting mom and dad letting you know that it's really them and how much they keep watching. Is there one girl? Okay, so again, it's they're giving it your mother. I don't know what she was like in the physical world. All I can tell you is that she's got a lot of friends in spirit, Gene. As she's talking to me, she keeps chatting with people, and I keep saying, you do know we're doing a reading right now. And I'm like, who are those people? She's like, I don't know. They're just talking to me. She's just like very popular in spirit. So she just wants to make sure you excuse me. No. Now, why do they talk about cancer? The cancer. Go ahead. Neither mom or dad had cancer? Right, and it doesn't have to be the cause of death. No, that's not it. Your mother and father are talking about someone here who overcame something.
Oh, my brother. My brother.
Did he have cancer?
Yeah, he had last month.
Yeah, so no, it's a beautiful way that your mom and dad are just letting you know that they know and how much they're so. But he must be doing well health wise. Yeah, yeah, because I just looked at your father and he put his thumbs up, and I'm like, oh, that's a beautiful sign for me to see. So it's a great way to let you know that it's just a great validation, you know. But your mother and father also just keep talking about the number 4. You know, 4 kids. Oh, they have 4 kids. Okay, so yeah, your mother, Gene, your mother. I can't look at her because she's all business. She loves you so much, and she just is all business, wanting to get these validations out. So, and she's what is she talking about? Gene, she talks about a recent crossing. There's a when I get recent crossing, recent to me is like a year, no more than like 15 months, but it almost makes me feel like it's a pet. Is somebody around you lose a pet?
I did. I lost a cat a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
So know that the cat is stepping forward to let you know that she or he, but there must have been do you still have one?
I do. I still have, I had 2 remaining in the house, and then we just got a little kitten also.
So who's the she? Is the she the one that crossed?
It was a male.
Okay, but you have a she?
Because now we have 3 girls.
Okay.
2 already in the house. She was alive, and then we
Yeah, no wonder why he he's glad to be out of there. He's like, that's too many girls. Way too many girls. So, but I love, my God, Gene, I love him. I mean, this cat is just, I mean, so loving. Just keeps coming up to me. And usually, not always, usually they keep the same personality, but there's, and I think it's him, or he's validating one of yours, but there's a cat that's like doggish, like very, 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 like just very affectionate. So was that him? I love it. I love the dog reference, like just like what a dog would do. But I got to tell you something. There's a cat in spirit, and I that keeps thanking you so much for taking them. And I don't know if this is like a rescue, or I don't know. I don't know if this is like a cat you had a long time ago, or a more current one that crossed. Or all I can tell you is that because I can see tears in his eyes, and it's just a thank you for giving me that life. So. Oh my God! So that, wow, Gene, how amazing is it that this cat is just like what? I mean, I clearly you're an animal lover, and clearly you love cats. But I got to tell you, as much as based on the perspective of the one that you just lost, based on his perspective, as much as, and if someone told me this, I would say, no, I get it. Believe me, I get it because I'm an animal person too. But I'm telling you, as much as you love your cats and like what you did for them, the perspective of this cat is even higher than that. It's just thanking you so much, and just like he's got like a little smile to his face, and do you have a picture that's like very like overt? Like, why does he keep showing me a picture of him, or is your screensaver a picture of him? What's the picture he talks about? There's got to be a very special one of like maybe you and him, or but he just keeps saying how much he loves. Oh no, it's not. It's not a picture. I mean, it's not what I thought it was. He tells me, Gene, make sure you watch. You've got cats, but watch for something to fall. It's to show you that he's still in the house. So whether he jumps on something and knocks a picture over or knocks something over, it's him. Make it is well, just to let you know. I just said to him, but please make it non-breakable, right? Because I think your mom's not going to be too thrilled. But it's just it's a beautiful way, and there's going to be one that was white, or I keep seeing mine and Elix's cat. Well, Elix's cat that I sort of adopted, and she was snowy. So it's either the name or something that's very white. No. So there's another animal here connected to Eugene, and it could be like a siblings animal, but there's a white one. There's a white cat or dog here. So even keep it with you and think way back, like even maybe when you were a kid, but if there's a white animal here that wants to get validated, but it feels like it's a dog. You don't have like remember somebody that had connected to you a white dog or has a white dog? Just keep it with you, Gene, because they're giving a validation to a white dog, and I think it's in spirit, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna leave you with that, okay? Oh, lots of love, Gene. Thank you for calling. Oh, Happy New Year too, and we will be right back.
Got lost there for a second.
You know, I love when Kyla, Saturday night, get ready. It's gonna be wild. I'm bringing like all different drinks. Kyla's like, yeah, right. Tilly is very interested in watching you, and she's wearing her white kitty pants while you talk about white kitty. Oh my God, Kyla, that is so a double validation for you. Wow, I love it. Woohoo party, exactly. So, what I was going to say is that I love when animals come through. It's such a beautiful thing, and I know it just means so much to people, right? That have animals, that lost animals, because it's the only bad thing when you have animals is to actually go through that process and lose them. So, excuse me.
Kyla.
Yeah.
Kyla.
See,
Hi, Tammy.
when I give you like
Hi,
5
Karen.
minutes, kind of try to just wrap up if you're on, on the call.
You mean 5 minutes to the end of the show?
Yeah. Just start. You don't have to do it right that second.
No, but that's how you always do it with me, right?
But what I want to do is, like, with like about 3 minutes left, just have you kill time off the call so that when the time runs, you know what I'm trying to say?
No. Do you?
No.
I don't want you being on a call when time runs out, because you won't have time to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, but we're usually pretty good. Look at Mark dissing me.
He's pushing us.
Yeah, he's
to
pushing me.
finish.
Listen, I have till 6 o'clock. I'm not going
Right.
anywhere until 6
But
o'clock.
sometimes out of the generosity of my heart, and since there's
Oh,
nobody
my
else
God.
on, I let you run till 6:01, 6:02.
Elix, do you believe that?
6:03.
Do you believe that?
That's what I call a
A
drama
good
queen.
producer.
I just can't today because we're bumped up against time.
Mary, thank you. I love that. You know, Mary, that's like one of the biggest compliments, especially for I think I was going to say for a medium, but I think for anybody to get. You know, when I get to say that to people, it's beautiful. I love it, and thank you for that, Mary.
Kyla, we can't wait to see you Saturday.
We went to break early, so you'll have about 12, 13 minutes.
Welcome back to Through the Static, and a great news. Mark just told me that I have until 6:30 tonight, so this is great. So no, I'm just kidding. All right, let me go to the next caller.
He wishes.
Hi, who's this? Hello? 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 Hi, who's this? Oh, it's kind of difficult to hear you.
Is it Donna? Oh, Donna.
Donna,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well too. So Donna, no, the connection wasn't that great at first, but now I can hear you. So, and thank you for calling. So let me Donna, where are you calling from?
Tennessee.
Hi. You know what? I asked that. I mean, the connection wasn't the greatest, but it doesn't mean that you're that far away. But I asked that because I just could hear a little bit of an accent in even in spirit. So it's pretty wild. So thank you for calling, and let's see what's going on with Donna. Donna, did you have, you know, it's interesting because your loved ones are stepping forward, and it's almost like they saying Donna has questions about what's going on in her life now, and in, you know, a lot of times spirit will direct me towards like the psychic part, like meaning that like what's going on with your life. But let me just start with this. Wow, where's the father figure come in for you, Donna? Is your dad crossed?
Yes.
So your father's stepping forward, but did you lose a brother?
No.
There's a young male here, Donna, and he feels really close to you, and he steps forward with your father. Unless your father lost a brother, a younger, like when he was younger. Do you know? Did you lose an uncle when he was younger?
I'm not really sure. I wasn't really close with my father's family.
Okay.
Anyway, my father died years and years ago.
Okay, I got it. Did you happen to lose a brother-in-law?
No.
Okay, he keeps stepping forward and saying brother, brother, brother. So I don't know. Maybe it is connected to, you know, it's an uncle. Even if you didn't know him, he may be stepping forward. Donna, where's the Stephen or Stephanie come in? They're showing me my name, so I know it's got to be Stephen or Stephanie, first name, last name. I mean, first name, middle name. Someone either living, Donna, or somebody crossed. But there's a Stephen or Stephen or Stephanie or Steffi connected to you somehow. Nothing you can think of?
I know a guy named Stephen, but we're not really close. So, and I know a girl named Stephanie, but we're not really close.
Yeah, I don't think that would be it. So let me move forward, Donna. Where does the move come in? Did someone connected to you just move or thinking about moving? When spirit shows me like boxes, it's somebody who's either just moved or is thinking about moving or has to move. When you were young, did you move a lot? Okay, so that I just have to ask to figure out where I'm going with this, and because there's a mother figure stepping forward here. So is this mom, or is this grandmother who's crossed? Okay, so it's mom. So your mom just keeps talking about somebody's forced to move. And Donna, you know, I know this is weird, but spirit brings things up that, you know, again, could happen 30 years ago. But someone's forced to move. It's like someone's evicted, or they're like in this lease for a long time, and then the house is purchased, but there's a push out. So it also could be like an extended family member that your mom is giving as a reference. You know, something connected or somehow connected to you. So just keep it with you, because if your mom's bringing it up, there's got to be a reason for it. There's also where's the cancer come in?
I'm not really sure about that.
So mom or dad didn't cross from cancer?
No.
Your mother talks about someone smoking in like lung cancer. And I don't know if maybe someone had it and they beat it, which could be, but because I can feel like I'm coughing and I'm all constricted in my throat. So your mom's giving that as a validation. And Marianne, Mike, who's the M connected to you? Just make sure if it doesn't come down, just keep it with you. And the great thing about this is that I put all these shows on YouTube, so you can go under Stephen the Medium and you can listen to it again. Because sometimes it happens with people that I throw a lot at you, and it's something that you don't catch very quickly. But it's just know that anything that they're giving me is connected to you, and there's also a reason for it. Especially this move.
The move possibly could have been me. I had treatment about 4 years ago, and I had to let my house go. So I think that could have been me.
Oh, that's exactly you. So your father's very funny because your father just said, "Ding, one for Donna." So but I'll tell you something. Were you really close to your mother? I asked that because when Spirit gives me this particular sign, and I know just how heartbreaking it is since she's been gone for you, and it's a way that your mom's just giving that as a validation that she's with you all the time and just keeps hugging. Are you the oldest or the only daughter? Why does she give me one with you? Do you have one child?
I'm an only child.
So Donna, no, it's your mom just making sure that you know it's really her with that validation and the way she keeps just hugging you. Is she in a cemetery? Your mom. She's thanking somebody for bringing flowers or bringing something. So if it's not you, I don't. Is it you that brings things to the cemetery?
Yeah, I do from time to time, yes.
Just, even if you said to me, Donna, that you did it once, it's just a beautiful way to let you know that she's giving that as a validation. There's also a teacher here connected. There's a teacher. Because when I see the alphabet, it's the way your mom's just giving a reference to, it could be a school teacher, it could be like a music teacher, someone taught something. And there's also a nurse. Who's in healthcare?
I have a teacher that is a real good friend, and I have several nurses that are good friends.
I love that. Donna, it's a way that your mom is letting you know that she knows exactly what's going on with you. I'll tell you, your mother just said to me the worst part of crossing was leaving my baby. The worst part of this, and your mother's thanking you for everything that you did for her, and keeps telling me that the one thing that my daughter always did for me was to never make me feel like I was sick or a burden. It's just a beautiful way that your mom just wants to give that as a validation, and how much she loves you and how much she's with you, and to let you know she knows how difficult it is since she's been gone. But I'll tell you something, Donna, she just said to me that if my daughter remembers one thing, it's this, that she lives vicariously through you. Your mother just said to me, tell my baby that we're gonna be together again at some point, not in the near future, but at some point. So don't worry about that. But from now into moving forward, your mother just said to me, not because it's my daughter, but you've got the biggest heart, Donna. It's sometimes it's too big, and sometimes you got to be careful not to be taken advantage of, because you're the sweetest thing, and your mom just gives. There's angels around you everywhere too, by the way, and you're very connected. Even you may not know this, but you're very connected too. Your mother says that she gives you signs daily, and if you are observant enough, you'll see them. And it's just a way to let you know that she's very, very connected. You're very, very connected to spirit. So, who's Donna? Who's also Vinny or Vicky or Victoria? Where's the V come in? I don't know if this is a first name, a middle name, but your mother, I never get that letter. And your mother just, Victoria?
Her first name was Velma.
Was Velma?
Vilma.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's the big V. So Don, just a beautiful way to let you know it's really her. Let me just tell you that I also love your mother, because as your mother steps forward, this doesn't happen a lot to me when I'm doing this work, but your mother just like looked at me and put her arm around me and wanted to make sure I was okay. And then she did the same thing to Elix, who's sitting right next to me. She didn't do anything to the producer Mark. I don't think she really cares for him. I'm just kidding. Your mother is so beautiful, because your mother's taking care of, even I don't even know her, and she's taking care of me. Like, are you okay? Like she must have had, you must have got your beautiful heart from her. You had to. No, and when you just said that, she screamed, no, she's got a beautiful heart too. That's all. Your mother just said that her blueprint is your blueprint. You've got so much like her. It's crazy. But I'll tell you something. Your mother just said to me, and your father is nodding. Your mother just said that she's sorry that at parts of your life your father wasn't the father you needed. I hope you understand that. So it's just it's a wonderful way, but your mother did everything to make up for that. I mean, she was all about you. And I got to tell you, Donna, you couldn't have had a better mother, and she could not have had and she could not have had a better daughter. Like your mother's energy just went through me, which is very rare. To thank me for saying that to you, because that's all she wants you to know. And your mother is with you 24/7. She's with you. She takes your steps with you. She's with you. She laughs with you. And she just said to me, if you were close to my daughter and you went out with her, you would be laughing a lot. And she's got the best laugh and the best smile. She's just a person that people want to be around. And she's talking about you, Donna. So I want you to make sure you keep that, you absorb that, you take that in, and to know that your mother's energy and essence is with you every second. And all that she keeps saying, I love my daughter, and thank you, my daughter. I was blessed with, Stephen, I was blessed with the best daughter anybody could have asked for. So I hope that helps.
It sure does. Could I just ask one question?
Yeah, very quickly, Donna, because we're up for time. Go ahead.
Okay. I lost a pet recently that meant the world to me, and he died kind of mysteriously. I just wondered, are you getting anything from him? The question just keeps going over and over in my mind every day.
Is this a small pet?
Yes.
Because I keep getting G or J, G or J. So he is it a he? Okay, so it's him. He keeps referencing a G. Is this a dog? Okay, so the keep the G or J. Sometimes it's the breed, or sometimes it's a nickname. It's just a way to let you know that he just said to me that everything that I just said that your mom said to you, he can apply to. So just meaning that how much he loved you and how much he thanks you for. And I'll tell you something, Donna. He just said the way it all happened with him crossing was the way it was supposed to happen. So did you not see him or know like what happened?
I didn't know till it had already happened.
So just know it's a way that he's saying it had to happen that way, because he couldn't have left mom any other way, if that makes sense. So just make sure you know that. And listen, I'm up for time. The show's ending. Donna, so much love to you. And you just, your baby, your dog, and your mama, and everybody else love you so much, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, Donna, lots of love. So we're out of time. So my website, stephenthemedium.com. Coach Elix.
Performance Coaching by Elix, or Coach Elix on Instagram.
And for my class, make sure you go to Stephen the Medium, and we will be back next week. Lots of love.
Bye, everyone.